Good evening and welcome to episode 44 of the Nicola Valley Talk, a podcast provided by Tourism Nicola Valley, Experience Nicola Valley, and Experience Merritt. Nicola Valley Talk is broadcast live every Thursday at 7 p.m. from Merritt, British Columbia, Canada. Nicola Valley Talk is part of the award-winning Experience Nicola Valley program, which won the 2021 Canada Prestige Award for the Best Marketing Program of the Year and the Best Community Project Award for communities under 20,000 people by the British Columbia Economic Development Association. My name is Melvina White. I'm your country lifestyle blogger with Experience Nicola Valley and your host tonight on Nicola Valley Talk. And working the control room is our famous eco blogger, Tanya Stewart. Tonight we're going to talk pizza, calzones, wraps, wings, salads, and more with Bobby Garcia, owner of Yaki Joe's Pizza and Calzones. Let's put together a big round of applause for our special guest tonight, Bobby Garcia, owner of Yaki Joe's Pizza and Calzones, as well as a local country music songwriter and singer. But tonight we're going to talk more about pizza, calzones, and operating a small business in Merritt, BC. Bobby, would you please take a moment to introduce yourself and share a little about Yaki Joe's Pizza and Calzones?
All righty. Good to see you, Melva.
Good to see you.
My name is Bobby Garcia. I'm just getting off work from my other job at PepsiCo in Kamloops. So I'm doing this interview from my truck. And I can't take a whole lot of credit for owning Yaki Joes. I do own it, but I own it with my wife, Sonia Garcia. And she runs the show there. She's camera shy and she doesn't like being on camera, so she's asked me to do this interview. And but I do participate in the business a lot. I do a lot of the ordering and the hiring, and of course, unfortunately, the firing, and just do meetings and stuff. But yeah, we have owned it for the last 13 years in Merritt, and it's been a wonderful little gem, I would say, of a business for sure.
So we know that you drive a Pepsi truck, and you're also a local aspiring country music songwriter and singer, having performed at Rock and River Music Fest and keeping you busy, I'm sure. My question is this, Bobby. So how, when, and why a pizza shop?
Okay, so a little background. Sonia and I worked for Yaki Joes way back in the day, in the 90s. I can't believe I say that, like, way back in the day, because to me, like yesterday. But it's 2021. We worked there in the early 90s for Brad and Karen Yakimchuk, hence the name Yaki Joes. And from there, we moved on. We moved to Alberta, and that's where kind of Sonia and I we met at Yaki Joe's in Merritt. And then we wanted to open our own pizza shop in Alberta, so we moved there to do that, but it didn't happen. So life happened, and we raised kids, and we got jobs. I got my class 1 and started driving truck. And then one day, I think it was in 2007, April or March, and we were looking online, and we seen that Yaki Joe's was for sale in Merritt. So we said, you know what, let's look into it. Let's see if we can buy it and move back home. So we contacted Brad, and we were in chats for a couple months, and we sold our house in Alberta, and we bought Yaki Joe's, and we moved home.
Well, I think that there's a lot of people that are probably very happy that you did. Yeah. Some of the pizza trends pre-COVID, according to Speedline Solutions, show that 45% of Canadian consumers indicated that they want operators to offer pizzas that are more authentic. And 22% of Canadians stated that they are more interested in trying pizza with unique toppings or ingredients. My question is, how does Yaki Joe's Pizza tap into this market, and what makes it so successful?
With Yaki Joes, we offer everything fresh. So we make our dough daily. We offer, we cut our own meat. We grate our own cheese. So pre-pack. I think the only thing pre-packaged is Italian sausage. Um, we put Canadian bacon on. We don't cheap out and put the crumbled bacon on. We actually cut strips of bacon and we put it on. I think the freshness is why we are so successful, and the fact that we don't we don't cheap out on toppings, and we don't like to really weigh our toppings. Some pizza places, they have a set number of green peppers and whatever to put on. We just like to load it on and make it look good and make it taste good, and it's all fresh. It's fresh daily, and I think that's where our success comes from, for sure.
I think I have to probably agree with you on that one, because it does make a difference. And having a little bit of food experience, I know that, and it does make a difference. We've got a shout out to you here from Calgary, from Carrie Horning. She says, do you deliver in Calgary?
Good.
And what is a calzone, and how does it complement the menu for Yaki Joe's?
So a calzone is basically it's a small pizza or a personal pan pizza folded in half with toppings inside. Brad Yakimchuk introduced calzones when he first opened his location where we are now, and I think that was in 1989. I think I might be dating it, but so it's folded over with. We load it with toppings, and then we bake it in the oven for 6 to 8 minutes. And then when it comes out, we brush it with garlic butter, and we add fresh tomatoes, fresh lettuce, mustard, mayo, hot sauce, whatever you like. And I tell you, calzones are such a hit with Yaki Joes. People just go crazy. We have people come to Vancouver, Penticton, Kelowna, just to have a calzone, and it's great. Not anymore. It's awesome.
Yeah, I know that the visitors that is one of their favorites, is the calzones, and I know that from May Ketter says Yaki Joe's is the best. Hi, Bobby.
Hey, mate.
Food services and drinking places experienced a decline of 40% or more in revenue in 2020 compared with 2019, and over 3/4 were approved for or received some form of funding because of the pandemic. The tourism and restaurant industry are one of the hardest hit during COVID-19. How has Yaki Joe's adjusted to these new times?
With Yaki Joes, we're more takeout and than we are sit down. We did have some sit down spaces in the restaurant, maybe for like 12 people. So it really didn't hit us that hard. If anything, our business boosted by 300%. And last COVID, our staff worked crazy hours, and they pumped out the pizza like unbelievable. I've never seen Yaki Joe so busy in my life. So like a huge shout out to our staff. We closed down for a week to give our staff a break, and to give Sonia a break, because we were so busy. And when we came back, it wasn't like we were even closed for a week. It was just business as usual. So You have to do that with your staff. You have to treat them right, and you have to give them a break. No matter making, it's not about the money. You still have to give your staff a well-deserved break, and that's what we did after COVID. COVID's still here, but last year, 2020, we gave our staff a couple breaks actually because it was just crazy busy because we were the only restaurant open in Merritt.
Yeah, and I remember that there was like 2-hour waits to get anything.
We would say, okay, it's a 2-hour wait, and they would say, okay, no problem, and we were just like, okay, well, what do you do?
Even spaghetti was a 2-hour wait. Julia Monroe says, love the great deals.
Thanks, Julia.
Tourism Nicola Valley's program, Experience Nicola Valley and Experience Merritt, just won Best Community Marketing Program in Canada and Best Economic Development Program in BC for communities under 20,000. Well, Tanya, I'm going to talk about Bobby's music. He's just released a new single, When I Think About You, and a video release of That's What Grandpas Are For. I know that they can be bought in some local businesses, and he has them, of course, for sale at Yaki Joes. And if anyone hasn't had a Bobby Garcia CD, they should probably get one. He has a couple of great CDs out. Okay. So after the, have you got any more songs or CDs in the works that coming down the pipe?
Yeah, I got one more song to do, and then my new album's going to be complete. So I've been working with my buddy Brad Hampton, and yeah, we're almost done.
Perfect. And of course, that CD will be for sale probably on your website as well.
On my website, on Facebook, and probably all throughout Merritt, and going to try to do counts and stuff too. So
perfect. Okay, so I guess before we let you go, is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience that you'd like them to know?
Yeah, for sure. I just want to give a huge shout out to our staff at Yaki Joes. So Caitlin's been with us for over 10 years, and Ben has been with us almost 6 years. Tristan, we nickname him Cheese. He's been with us for a couple of years, and we employ about 15 people. A lot of family. Sonia's parents work for us. Our brother-in-law Brian, and Sonia's brother Brian. He's like the maintenance guy. Ollie, he's a driver. He's been with us well over 10 years. Our son Austin and his girlfriend. So, I mean, just a huge shout out to all the staff at Yaki Joes, because it wouldn't be possible without you guys for sure. And we have 9 lines that run nonstop. So if you guys can't get in, just keep calling. And we're trying to update our website for online ordering, but it's kind of been a pain with COVID. So hopefully next year we can get that all arranged. But just huge shout out to our staff, and huge shout out to Sonia for operating a successful business the last 13 years. It's just been amazing.
And I've witnessed how hard they work, and they certainly do earn their pay, I would say. Bonnie Forsyth says, love Yaki Joe's food. And Carrie Horning is a great follower of Experience Nicola Valley, and she follows A Canada, and she says she can't wait to come and visit and try the pizza. And she's from Calgary. And May Ketter says, wow, you're supporting Merritt with a lot of jobs. And 15 employees for a small business like yours is a lot of jobs.
Yeah, for sure. And just a huge shout out to there's a couple ladies that work for us during the day, Debbie and Debbie. There's two Debbies, so they do all the prep and stuff. So that's a huge help.
Yeah.
I mean, doing the prep during the day is and they go nonstop. So it's awesome.
Well, Bobby, thank you. And I hope, and I think we all hope Yaki Joes will be around for a long time to come, and keep making those pizzas because they're good. They're not so great for the hips, but they are good.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Tanya, what do you say?
I say, Bobby, great job again. I had you on as wearing a different hat, your country hat, and your music, and thank you for persevering and coming in. And yeah, I'm seeing your CD everywhere, and I'm hearing about it from people who are buying it. Just love it. And I do love your Yaki Joes. Yeah, it's not so great on the hips, so but it's great stuff. And thank you for being on.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you very much for having us.
Okay, Bobby, I'm going to let you go. If you want to stick around and talk to us after we're done, we'll be done in like 3 minutes. Okay. Okay. Well, Melba, great show again.
It was, and too bad that the internet wasn't a little bit better there towards the end, but we got through most of it. Yeah, and I guess thank you to our viewers for joining us tonight, and please continue to spread the word that we are the best resource in the Nicola Valley for tourism and small businesses. Also, please follow, share, and comment on our Experience Nicola Valley Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube pages. Make sure to tune in next week, May 20th, when our guests will be, I always get it wrong, Divas and
Divas and
Divas and Dawn's Spa. And we'll be the guests next week on Nicola Valley Talk. And remember, every Thursday night, join us same time, same place at 7 p.m. right here on Nicola Valley Talk. My name is Melvina White. I'm your country lifestyle blogger on Experience Nicola Valley and your host tonight on Nicola Valley Talk. Thank you and good night from me.
Okay, and I will close it out by my usual spew here. And for everyone to also remember to reduce, reuse, recycle, and rethink, and leave no trace behind, because Merritt matters, as does the whole world. And we need to have a future world for our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. So sweet dreams, Nicola Valley. And thank you for all your support. And thank everyone for watching. Okay? And good night.